Show, Mother! We love you on the show. Thank you. Is it on? Is he on? Is he on?
Hello.
Thank you very much.
I love you all. Thank you so much.
So, let me tell you, one of the things I personally love about you is that you smash every negative perception we've had when it comes to single mothers in this country. Because when we're growing up, they tell you once you're a single mother, you are good for nothing. Nobody can support you. You cannot remarry. Your kids will turn out horrible. They won't be useful members of society. But you smash that. You have two lovely kids who you raised well, who are doing well, and we all see that. We're thinking, okay, so you shouldn't have it that bad. So how does that make you feel? Know that you carry that record?
And a grandson.
And a grandson. So tell us about that. How does that make you feel, though?
First and foremost, I want to say happy birthday to
Thank
you.
you.
I wish you long life, prosperity, and all that you wish yourself.
Thank you.
It makes me feel very great.
Yeah.
And happy and fulfilled. And yeah.
Fantastic. So you earned this role of President General and Queen Mother because you fight for Nigerians. We see you, there's a cause, and you are there all over it. And I'm thinking, okay, with all the diverse views and opinions about your involvement, should we still expect that Queen Mother will still be at the forefront? Or you say, I beg, Nigeria, the drama is so much, let me just stay back and I'm handling my peace. Should we still expect to be seeing you at the forefront?
Never say never. Yeah.
For now.
I have really piped down low because of my grandson now. I'm a granny now. And, Priscilla is married now. I don't want our in-laws having a different perception about... Because, when you want to fight... It comes with a lot.
Yes.
A lot. And you should know that when you're fighting the opposite side, they're going to come up with different allegations, false allegations against you. And it's always a divided audience.
Yes.
And I wouldn't want her to be going through any stress. But if the need be for me to speak up, I will. Always.
So let's touch on this glamour new role that you have. Did you do a mugo? Did you go and do it?
Yes, so. I went 2 months before. I baited Rakim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you do the upside down? Or you didn't?
Everything.
Hey.
I'm an African woman to the core. When I had Festus, my in-laws and my mom, they did Festus for like 2 weeks. And after, I was watching what they were doing every day. So after 2 weeks, I just took over. So when I had Priscilla, it was easy. I baited Priscilla myself. Wow. I did everything.
Fantastic.
So extended it.
When you said you're an African woman to the core, I remembered something during your daughter's wedding. One of the high points is that how would you allow her father, who probably wasn't part of her life, to be so prominent? And it reminded me of being an African woman to the core. Many of us young people today would never do that kind of thing. So I'd like you to give us the wisdom behind it.
So, I don't know. There's something called ancestral curses. And we Africans believe it. Christians also. And I believe that if you do not want something to continue, you have to be able to break it. So I made up my mind. Whatever situation that had happened, because my dad and my mom also, were not together. Yeah. Every mistake they had made that I have made, my children will not make it. So I had to put aside what I felt, my differences, and clear her paths.
Hallelujah.
And that's why I said I have paid the price for her to succeed, for her to be happy in a marriage. Fantastic. Her father is not dead. He's alive. So why can't he be there?
Fantastic. I love that.
He didn't wrong her. Me and him fell out. Has nothing to do with her. I made the choice to marry him, right? So whatever it is that's going on between me and him is between me and him. It shouldn't extend to... Right?
So when we see you, we have a lot of misconceptions because you're very glam, you're very out there, but you look like you're very strict. If you look like you're very strict mother.
I'm strict too.
Yeah, you feel the strict energy from here.
I was very strict. In fact, my children at the time, they were confused. When I'm laughing and playing, is this the happy, Abidi?
I mean the fake happy.
The fake happy. But I just, I wanted to win. And I won. I wanted to win. And so for me to win, I needed to stand firm and be that mom and that dad, for them at the same time.
Fantastic.
I think I was more tough on my own biological children than I was on the other kids that I raised. Yeah, because I didn't want them to feel maybe I was abusing them or anything. So I was more strict on my children. Like if I'm going to share their house chores, I would make sure they get the trunker part of what to do.
Wow.
And initially, like for Festus, he didn't understand, why. And you have to do it because you might want to leave alone. And you need to know that because you're a man does not mean you mustn't cook. You must cook, you must clean.
Wow.
You must do all these things. And at the same time, Priscilla too, for her, I think I was more protective. So she was so confused when she was in the university. I think it was her second or third year. And she was like, Mom, don't you trust me? I'm like, I trust you. I just don't trust your friend. Because I was so protective. Like, she can't step out of school without a call from me. I always made sure that every time I even had to send a driver, there must be a female staff. She had a female helper from day one till she got married. So I was so protective. Like, if I'm not there, a female has to be there. I've never left her with a male, ever. Never.
Wow.
Yes.
Very impressive.
Yes. Because I didn't want what happened to me yes, because I'm a rape victim.
Yeah.
I didn't want that for her, so I was but she didn't understand. But now she gets it. Yeah, she does.
We love how you are so open about your story.
Yeah.
It has really inspired a lot of people.
Yeah.
At what point did you get to that level that I can share? I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm ready to share.
So I think it was 2019. I used to get a lot of, initially when I started having fame, I used to get a lot of controversial single mother kind of title. And I used to wonder why, like, it was like a taboo. And I used to say to myself, like, you don't even know my story. So why are you judging me? I don't think there's any woman who wants to get married and, walk out of that marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, you went into the marriage in love.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you would want to make it work, but not everyone's destiny is wired in that direction. And you're not going to die in a marriage if it's not working for you. A lot of people say, oh, as long as he's not hitting you. Sometimes emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse. And you're going to get lost. And then when you get lost, who's going to raise those kids?
Exactly.
You have to be in a very,
So you worked on yourself in the 2019?
Yes. So in 2019, I just, there was a particular fan that sent me a DM. And she was going through something, relating to what I have been through. Yeah. And she was, she was crying. She was asking how she's going to do it. And I've gotten those kind of messages. Yeah. Most times I'm like, okay, I can't read all the messages, but you know what? Let me just share a bit of my story. And that was when I did that video that went viral then, So, because my kids, I had not even had that conversation with them as at the time. So I was on my bed, I saw the message and I was like, let me talk about my story a bit. And ever since then. Yeah.
But thank you for sharing because it has helped many people.
Okay, this is an interview that Iyaboojo did at Mariah's show, Mariah's Brown show. She was asking why he allowed the father to be present at the wedding. And she was like, she believes in breaking ancestral pattern, that she wouldn't want that kind of a thing for her child. So it's not as if the father was not present. It was the present that whatever that happened between him and her. So she wouldn't want that to extend to the daughter. So that was what really happened. And she felt that, she would break ancestral pattern, something that happened with her mom and happened with her. That was why she said she has cleared her path. Because she made that, I know she said that statement when Priscilla was getting married. So it's all good. That she believes in breaking ancestral pattern, and that was just it. And then they were asking her so many questions. That she was a strict parent and all of that. That even sometimes when she's playing with her children, they'll be like, "Hey, is this our mommy?" Because she was very strict with them, and it shows in everything that they are doing together and all of that. And she also talked about how she was very protective of Priscilla when she was young, when she was in school, that she has never left her with a male person before. That even if she wants to leave school, they have to put a call through to her, and she always makes sure that she has a female helper. Like, she has never left her daughter with a male person before, like, oh, a male person, let me watch after my daughter. No, it has always been a female person, which is nice. And because she said emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse, and it's just the truth. The interview was a long one, so you can all just go on YouTube to watch it on Mariah's Brown TV also. Yes. Joy says, because of you, Mom Iyaboojo, I have changed my mindset. God bless you. Barry says she has made a good lesson on that wedding, and a lot of people have picked from there, having co-parenting in their child's life. Yes, it's really a good thing. I also like what was it called? This woman, what was her name? Osas and the husband and the ex-husband is doing, co-parenting their daughter and just being in her life. She celebrated her birthday, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, and the girl cannot even differentiate. If I know that she knows that the mother and father are not together, but you can't know because they are always present, they are always showing up, and it's a good thing. I don't see a reason why you are having issues with your husband and then you allow it extend to your children. You don't want your children to see their dad. You don't want the dad to be in their life. If the man wants to be in their life, allow them to be. Allow him to be in the life of his children. Don't shut him out and then say he's a deadbeat father. Meanwhile, he's trying to be there. And so if the man is alive, it's not as if he's dead. Why won't he be at the wedding? It's really a good thing. Comfy says, honestly speaking, I always love you for life amidst all odds. Great mother for a reason. Iyaboojo, you are the best. Jayla says, no wonder I love her so much. Okay, God bless this woman for me. Selfless mother, queen mother for life. You are just a mother, but you are not just a mother, but a strong girl. Yes, so she is. She talked about her doing things online and stuff to that. Say she's a grandma now, and Priscilla is mad. She would not want that the in-laws to have a perception that which kind mother-in-law be this one. I know that's why she has really relaxed from all this online wahala. If not before, so she has to really give a good image. She's getting older. She's now a grandmother, so she needs to show good example. Exactly. It is well with you, sister. God, queen mother, the maturity mentor. Yes, so I love this. I love Iyaboojo. Wow. And he says you are a wonderful queen mother. Much love for you. Yes, so I love this woman like so much. God bless you, queen mother. Okay, my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.